Hello Mzansi and welcome to Mzansi. The Minister of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma, says government has tightened measures to prevent the looting of funds during emergency procurement as directed by the National State of Disaster to minimize the impact of rolling blackouts. Dlamini-Zuma said that other than bringing in the Auditor General to do real-time audits on the transactions, the head of departments and entities will go to Parliament every month to give reasons for why they procured using emergency procurement. It's where lawmakers will grill heads of departments on how they used funds. Using the parliamentary committees to conduct oversight on departments using emergency procurement will be one of the effective mechanisms to trace every cent that is used, said Dlamini-Zuma. However, if they feel they need to bring in more players, they can revive the Fusion Center that was used during COVID-19 emergency procurement, which investigated a number of corruption cases when funds were looted. She said that the use of funds during emergency procurement will be strictly monitored to prevent corruption and looting like what happened in the past. Dlamini-Zuma is drawing lessons from the pandemic. The Fusion Center, comprising law enforcement agencies, was established to crack down on corruption and looting of emergency funds. Meanwhile, Health Minister Joe Pala said the number of hospitals and clinics exempted from load shedding will be increased following discussions with Eskom. He said they had identified 213 key facilities that needed to be exempted from power cuts. By October last year, Eskom had exempted 76 hospitals. It will finalize the exempting of the remaining 137 after installing separate electricity lines for them. The government has set aside 300 million rand to put separate lines for these hospitals that will cut them off from the other lines used by businesses and communities.